from the displacement time graph, we saw that the slope of the graph gives us velocity, as velocity is equal to displacement by time. But what if you're given values for velocity and time and you're asked to find displacement? Then displacement will equal to velocity into time. This is why we plot velocity time graphs. Velocity will be plotted on the y-axis and time on the x-axis. Now what will be the slope of a velocity time graph? It will be velocity by time, which is nothing but equal to acceleration. So the slope of velocity time graph gives us acceleration, and the area under the velocity time curve will give us displacement, because what is the formula for area? It is length into breadth, which will be velocity into time, which is nothing but equal to displacement. When the velocity time graph is parallel to the x-axis like this, it means that the acceleration is 0 and the body is moving with uniform velocity. The displacement will be the area under the line, which is PS into SR. Next, if the graph looks like this, that means a straight line. So the body is having constant increase in velocity with respect to time, which indicates uniform acceleration. The slope of the graph will give us acceleration, that is BC by AC. So it will be 16 minus 0 divided by 5 minus 0, which is nothing but 3.2 meters per second square. Now, the displacement of this graph will be the area under the line, which is the area of the triangle ABC, which will be half into BC into AC, which is equal to half into 16 into 5, which is 40 meters. So that will be the displacement. And lastly, if the velocity time graph is a curve like this, that means the body is moving with variable acceleration as well as variable velocity. So how do you calculate the displacement here? The area under the curve can be divided into many numbers of equal squares. Area of one square, let's say, will be 1 meter square, and the number of squares will be 12. So the displacement will be 12 into 1, which is 12 meters. The acceleration of this graph can be found by finding the slope of the graph at any given instant. So, what have we learned today? We learned about velocity time graph and how the slope of velocity time graph gives us acceleration and the area under the velocity time curve gives us displacement. So until next time, happy learning!